Today is Sunday. The clock is wrong. The clock says it's Saturday. It's not. It's Sunday the 4th. Yeah. And we'll do another vlog of the day because some people seem to like it last time. So it's almost well, that clock is just totally wrong, day and the time. It's almost 9 o'clock. Got up kind of late today. I got a lot of things I want to do. I need to clean up the living room because the living room is a mess. I got the tree yesterday. Put the lights on there, so that's nice. I want to clean up the yard, partially because there's some leaves and partially because I got a new leaf blower and I just want to use it. We did have that storm come through a couple days ago, and we got a couple sticks down in the yard, but nothing crazy happened. So just a bunch of leaves we can clean up pretty easily. There's a bunch of leaves in those, well, the window is all foggy so you can't see it, but there's a bunch of leaves in those holly bushes over there, and yeah, that's a holly bush too, and around that one, so hoping that new blower is strong enough to get those out of there with ease. It's a backpack blower of steel. It's 430, I think. And I'll get a video on that later. Incandescent. Okay, it's warm in here, but it's kind of cold in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat on. And that will go up to like 74, so I think that thermostat is slightly out of calibration, but considering its age, it's kind of one of those things that it's probably not worth fiddling with it, you know, to try to fix a couple of degrees of inaccuracy, you know, like, I know how to work with it the way it is, so I just leave it. Alright, so it's time to make some food. I gotta set up the video for today, so I'll grab a computer. All this stuff needs to get cleaned up too. This is all ridiculous to have it like this. I thought that computer was on. Maybe it just ran out of charge. I'll use this one. That mouse got all like sticky. It's kind of repulsive. I'm gonna have to clean that out. I hope this isn't out of charge, but something tells me it is. Well, maybe it's charged up. Alright, great. So, I have some funny goof pancakes that I made recently. So I think I'll warm those up. Where did they go? Oh no, did I lose them? Oh, here. They're kind of fishy looking. These are they're buckwheat pancakes. They're supposed to be much better for the health. I mean, they kind of look like the photograph, so there's nothing wrong with them. I just think that they're kind of weird. So, I mean, I ate some of these before and they were okay. I'm not sure I'll be making, I'll make the rest of the ones I have, but I'm not sure that I'll be purchasing those anymore. Now this storage of these probably wasn't ideal, because I think they're kind of stuck together now, so I'm going to have to deal with that. My amplifier is getting messed up here. I think the connection is coming off the board. Hopefully that's a simple fix. If not, I think this is a fairly common unit. I could probably get another one, but I don't even know how you get into this thing. That's not going to be easy. Well, if you hold it like that, it seemed to work fine for now, so I may just put a wire tie around there and see how long it lasts, and then be on the lookout for another one. I finished cleaning up the living room. My amplifier is dying. That's very unfortunate. So I'm going to have to see if I can fix that or find another one. I got the tree all connected. I'll go through that on video later and show how I plugged it in. And one of the nice things about the C9 lights is that they're pretty visible during the day. You know, whereas like the mini lights, I mean, you can see them, I guess, but they're nothing like that. It's totally visible. So anyways, that's that. I'll keep those bags there for another couple of days until I don't see any sap falling down. So it's warm in here. It's 77 degrees, and that is purely from the sun. The stove is off. It's incredible how hot this room gets with the sun. If it's like 45 degrees or higher with no wind and it's sunny, don't need heat in here. So it was 51 degrees out a few minutes ago, now it's 49. I think it makes the most sense, even though I have a lot of things I want to do inside, I think it makes the most sense to head outside now and clean up the yard a bit, because even though it's not really warm out, this is as good as we're going to get as we start progressing into deeper into the winter. These 50-degree days are going to become fewer and fewer. So there's a bunch of leaves we can get up over there, some twigs and everything. So clean up the yard, maybe fix up the fence a little bit. A lot of leaves over there still again, and over there. And I think there's a bunch of leaves in there and then in there, so I'll try to get those out too. I'm not going to film that. I do want to film the new leaf blower, but I think that'll be a spring video because we're kind of out of yard equipment season. And got to clean up the deck. Got all this stuff here. I think I'll just throw this stuff in the attic for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not. We got the pumpkins. Got to get rid of those. Got to get rid of those branches. These are getting all moldy, which is kind of gross. So maybe we'll do the pumpkin smashing video. I'm gonna move those plants into the garage. We'll have stuff to do out here in the deck. Branches up here. Gotta fix the windmill. Gotta fix the garage door. There's some big branches over there. I don't really see any branches over here, so that's good. There's some over there in the front. Okay, I'm gonna get to work before it gets too cold. Probably got about 2 hours left of warmth outside. It's already, I think it's already almost 2 o'clock, so within 3 hours it'll be dark and cold. So I'll go take care of that, and then once it gets dark, we'll do some more stuff inside. Yeah, enough leaves to make it worth cleaning up. Not too windy today, so it should be easy. Those are some unpleasant sounds. Anyways, here's a look at the yard. A couple of big branches fell. Water is full. I tell you, this is going to be really nice once I clean this out. Really nice. Alright, let's take a look at the front and I'll get to work. A lot of twigs. This is working nicely. Okay, so that's what the front yard looked like. The side yard is the worst. Noticed a lamp post or something is here. I'm gonna have to look at that more. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. All the leaves in there, you gotta get all that out. And they're all in there too. So I'll do that. All these sticks cleaned up. Oh, leaves over there. This fence is just shot. I don't think I can limp it along for too much longer. It's getting really bad. It's just rotting out. I mean, the problem is there's nothing to screw to now because you can't screw these to anything. This is just gone. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Don't think that's going to last even until the spring. So I'll have to figure that out. I can't find anywhere to buy just the individual pieces because I would just rebuild it, but I can't get the material. So, oh, that's right, he gave me 2 blowers. He gave me the weed eater, it's the GBI 20, which he said something wasn't quite right about it, like it didn't work right or something. He was just going to cancel it out, so he offered it to me, and of course I like free junk, so there's something else to work on. And here's the blower itself. It is the Sithl BR430, which he sold to me for 200 beans, which I thought was a pretty good deal for something that's low hours, and it looks like it's pretty much pristine. So it came with half a tank of gas. So that was a good buy. I believe these retail for about $500 or $600, so not bad at all. I'm gonna get to work. I get the yard all cleaned up, and then I'll come back on the video. And at some point, we gotta clean up the garage too, because I gotta make a clearance for the pellets to come in. I just got done outside. It's starting to get dark out. Starting to get cold. The sun's going down. So I gotta close the stove up and turn it back on. The neighbor stopped by while I was cleaning up outside, and he likes pellet stoves, so we came in and we talked about the stove and I checked to see how full it was. Got a couple more days to go before it needs to be emptied. I cleaned out the burn pit though, so that's good to go. Let's see if I can do this with what do we have here? Okay, stove is ready to go. It's got enough pellets in there. Got through the evening. I'll go to, it's kind of cold, so we're going to go to 4.5, and on. Okay, and then I'm going to put the heat on in the rest of the house too. Alright, now let's go take a look at the yard and see what happens. So I used the new blower and I cleaned up, I got one whole full, like very full tarp of leaves and one full tarp of twigs. And I did not clean up the deck simply because I forgot, which is really kind of pathetic, but that's what happened. So the only thing I did was I picked up a couple of these leaves I found around the yard. I can glue those back on in the spring or sometime during the winter or whatever. It's for that one. And those two I'm just going to get new leaves for them in the spring because they're really kind of gone. Okay. The yard looks good now. All nice and clean. Oh, I forgot to put the rakes away and the shovel. I did get all the leaves out of here. So now this is all cleaned in here. And this is all clean over here. It looks like the rocks need to be rearranged a bit. They seem to kind of go like that, and they should go around the entire bush, so fix that up in the spring. Maybe expand this, put some mulch around here. I want to kind of trim this back a little bit so that a vehicle could fit through here if the driveway ever got blocked for whatever reason. It's looking kind of sad, but I'm not going to fix that until the spring. Front yard is good. Couldn't get the leaves out of there, they just weren't coming out for some reason. Kind of same thing with that, I don't know. Really hold on to those leaves, but this is all clean up now. And that's good. So it's getting cold. So I'm going to go ahead and go inside after I put these tools away, and then we'll do some stuff inside. And the fence is just shot. I don't know. I can't fix it anymore. It's too far gone. I do need to do some work in the garage, but I think today's not that day. I think getting the stuff in the studio area downstairs cleaned out is a little more important. Probably got a week or two before the pellets come in, but I need to get rid of that box, clean that stuff out, so that this area can be clear for the rest of the pellets. So okay, that's good enough for the outside today. It's too cold for me to be outside anymore, so I'm gonna move inside for the rest of the evening. Looks like we got a nice sunset this evening. I'd go down over to the top of the hill there, but it's too cold. It's time for dinner. I'm going to make buffalo chicken nuggets tonight because I bought these several days ago and I have not been able to eat them because something keeps happening every night where I do something else. And allegedly they went bad yesterday, but I don't care, I'm gonna eat them anyways. I had these pancakes this morning and they were just absolutely disgusting. I don't know what happened, but when I was warming them up, well, somebody called, and so I was talking on the phone for a while. I didn't leave the room. I was in here making sure that nothing went on, burned or something, but I wasn't really paying much attention to the way that they were cooking because I was paying attention to the conversation, and they got like wet somehow in the pan and they got all slimy. It was disgusting. I ate it anyways because you shouldn't waste food and there's people that don't have food, so I ate it anyways, but it was absolutely disgusting. It was so repulsive. I lost my appetite for lunch. I haven't eaten since then. So I don't know what went wrong. I really don't know. I mean, I've saved pancakes before and it was fine, but that was awful. The pancakes, I mean, they weren't the best pancakes I'd ever had. I don't think that I will buy that dough again because the batter, because the other batters are much better. I know they're better for the health and blah blah blah, but I wasn't too fond of that batter. They weren't terrible, but they were a little weird even on the first day, but on the second day it was just, oh gosh, that was nasty. So we're done with that. So we gotta clean up the dishes. I haven't cooked in that toaster yet, so I'm just going to use this one for now. I don't want to screw up my chicken nuggets because breakfast is already a screw up. Because we're going to be putting sauce on there, I'm going to cover this in aluminum foil. Hard closed box. I think these are already cooked. Fully cooked, yep. So we just have to warm them up. So we don't have to do too much cooking. I mean, they don't have to sit in here for very long, just enough to increase the temperature.
Okay, that's a lot of chicken. Probably could have spanned 2 days, but oh well. Alright, I'll stick this in here and I don't know how long this would take to warm it up. Probably not too long. Do they have any instructions on here? 425 for 8 minutes. We're gonna go down to like 350 maybe because the stuff is closer to the element. It'll burn faster than if it was in a like a full size oven. So I always do a little bit lower temperature when I'm using this. What kind of container this is? Does this go in the blue bin? I guess so. And the plastic film probably doesn't, but I think the bottom of it should be able to. Okay, so let that cook for a little while, and then I've got. Oh, actually, I could make two. I could make. I have organic tomatoes, ketchup, and I have. This is what I wanted. Frank's buffalo wings. So what we'll do is we'll cook that about halfway, or warm it up halfway. I'll take it out, put the sauce on, and then finish heating it up. These are ready. I've been watching the first 48 recently. I like these non-fiction crime documentary programs. The old ones are cool because, like, this one was filmed in 2004, and so there's a lot of clips of them using like old cell phones and old computers and stuff. The day is pretty much over now. I washed some dishes, I cleaned some laundry, I moved some things around downstairs, and nothing really notable to show though. I put this light up in here, so this is good. I got the swag wire up there and got that going. I have to get a globe for this light because it didn't come to me with one. Something's going on with this plant. I think the roots need to be cut off and redone at the bottom. Every now and again I have to snip the roots off and let them regrow because they kind of rot out. That's about it for today. So we cleaned the yard, which is good. Got the living room cleaned up. Got the tree taken care of. I ran the wires and got that all set. A little bit of work downstairs, not as much as I wanted to, but that's okay. We're still in pretty good shape here. It's cold tonight. It's already down to 26. The stove is holding just fine at 69 degrees. I just turned the stove up a little bit, so that'll bring it up to 72, 74. I'm going to have to set up another vaporizer tonight because 43 is too low. I like it to stay around 50. So I think I have 2 more of these, so I'll get another one set up. Gotta add more pellets, probably just about empty. Yep, just about out, so I gotta add some more pellets. I don't remember if I talked about this or not, but an LED string went out. It's very annoying. You know, you have the incandescent strings that just work year after year after year, very reliably, never a problem. And you have these LED fixtures and they just go out. You know, and this one, this had no excuse because it's just strung up nicely on the fence. It's not on a branch whipping around in the wind. It's not, you know, like put up on a pole where it had excessive force as I tried to get it up there. It was just gently strung on the fence and it just broke for no reason. That's why I don't like those. So one of the reasons why I don't like those, that and the fact that you can't compare the appearance to something like this. So, alright, that's it for tonight. Decent day. Didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but I spent some additional time. I watched 2 episodes of the program when I ate dinner, and the neighbor came over for a while, so I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but those things were both enjoyable leisure activities, so it's all good. So that's it for this one. Over and out.